Hello guys. So actually after 2 days, not actually 2 days, after you can say 38 hours, our semester exam will start, and I have no mood to do my semester exam things, like do the semester syllabus. Okay, so I thought that I can pick a question. I can pick the easiest question of Codeforces, and I can do that, and I can explain all the steps to you to solve that question. Okay, so today I am doing the question 4A. 4A, watermelon. The question name is watermelon, and this is obviously 800 rated question. So let's understand the question. The question number 4A. Okay, the question is 4A. So what is telling? One hot summer day, Peter and his friend Billy decided to buy a watermelon. They choose the biggest and the ripest one, in their opinion. Okay. After that, the watermelon was weighted, and the scales showed W kilos. Okay. The watermelon is W kilos. They rushed home, dying of thirst, and decided to divide the berry. However, they faced a hard problem. Peter and Billy are great fans of even numbers, that they want to divide the watermelon in such a way that each of the two parts weighs even number of kilos. They are not telling that the two parts are actually the same. Okay, suppose the total weight is 6 kg, and they are not telling that they are dividing the watermelon in uh, suppose 3 and 3 kg. They are telling that each of the two parts weighs even number of kilos. Okay, so the parts can be 2 and 4. Then 2 and 4's, 2 plus 4 will be 6. Okay, and the same time it is not obligatory that the parts are equal. The boys are extremely tired and wants to start their meal as soon as possible. That's why you should help them and find out if they can divide the watermelon in that way they want. For sure, each of them should get a part of positive weight. Okay, the weight should be positive. That is obvious. Okay, so input is only one number, that is weight, that should be within 1 to 100. Okay, and print yes if the boy can divide the watermelon into two parts. Suppose the total weight is 5, then the boy uh, will divide the watermelon in two parts, but the the weights will be 1 and 4, or you can say 2 and 3. There they cannot find a suitable way to divide them in this manner, like the two parts are even in kilos. Okay, so parts and each of them even number of kilos, and no if the opposite case. Okay, so 4A, there is a watermelon of W weights. Okay, W weight, and we have to divide the W weight in such a way that divide this weight W, this W in such a way that each part will be even. So first condition, there will be every part should be even, and I think this is the main condition. So to get the every part even, we should take a even number. Suppose we will take W is equal to 6. So if you take w is equal to 6, then you can get 2 and 4. This will be a valid split, okay, valid division. And you can also get 4 and 2. You cannot get another partition like 2 and sorry 2 and not 2 and 3 and 3. This is not a valid partition. Okay, so suppose w is equal to 7. So in this you cannot get a valid partition, because suppose 3 and 4, 3 and 4 and 4 and 6 and 1, every time you will getting a odd number that is not required, or that is not telling in the question. So the numbers should be even. So the numbers should be even. And if you are seeing this, like you can notice that even we can take w is equal to 2, but this is not a valid number, because if you are dividing w is equal to 2, then you can get only one partition, that is 1 and 1. But 1 and 1 is not valid, because 1 and 1 both are odd. So this is not a valid partition. Okay, so the answer will be uh, if w is even if w is even, yes, else no. Okay, so now we can write the code. I think we can write the code. Okay, actually I am using machine, so I want to know that how I can use this for coding. I will explain that later. Okay, so I can creating a new file that is named 4a. 4a, that is touch 4a.c. okay, that is 4a cf 4a dot python. I am doing the question in python. Okay, so at first I am using some techniques to get the fast output in python. So import sys, sorry, there is a mistake. Import sys import sys input is equal to sys dot stdin dot read line. Okay, so in the question what there is told, input a number and get the output. So there is no loop needed for multiple test cases. So w is equal to int input, we are taking the integer input. Okay, and if w is even, okay, w is even and w greater than 1 also, like, sorry, there is a mistake, like w is even, and you can see that if w is 2, then that is not a valid partition. And if w greater than 2, there, for every even number, number is a valid the number is a valid answer for the question. So suppose that you can take w is equal to 4, then you can split the 4 in 2 and 2. This is a valid partition, and whatever you can get, like 8 and 6 and 2 and 4 and 4 and etc. Okay, so there is another condition, like w is even, and also and w greater than 2, there should be w greater than 2. So there is two conditions. W modulo 2 equal to 0 means w is even, and w greater than 2. So sorry, the what should I print yes, yes, else no. So what can I enter? Here is given 8. Okay, so 8 should be yes, yes. Okay, and what can I, 2 should be no, because 2 is 1 plus 1, and 1 plus 1 is not a valid partition. Whatever you can write, like 5 is no, 6 is yes. Okay, so I am copying this, and I will submit that. Okay, submit. Accepted, and this is accepted, and there is all the test cases you can see.